So today we are in Exodus chapter 24. I said it's a big chapter, a pivotal hall of faith, hall of fame of faith kind of chapter, because it reflects on the renewal covenant. It reflects on the renewal of the Abrahamic Covenant, the updating of the covenant between God and his people. Initially, we see this developing in the book of Genesis, a couple places. Then most profoundly in Genesis chapter 12, with God called Abraham. Now it's being updated with Moses, the Mosaic Covenant, this covenant of law. The people are saying they want to be part of God's people, and they're going to obey the law. So we'll get to all the ways that they don't obey the law in future weeks. I tried to drill home at this and say, look, that we need to understand a couple things about this really powerful chapter and all the things that are happening here and the way the priests are involved and all the blood and all the symbolism that's going on. It's a rich chapter. I pivoted and said two things that I think are critical for you to reflect on. One is, I said, as I have been saying, like, this Exodus 24 is the launching pad for what we're going to get with Jesus at the Last Supper, when he is commissioning the Lord's table, right? The Holy Communion, the Lord's table, whatever. This is the language that Jesus is taking because he is inserting himself as the blood of the covenant. And at the Last Supper, he will say, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood." He's quoting from Exodus chapter 24. The second thing that I said, and no doubt made some of you squirm, was this is a renewal ceremony, service. When we come together on Sunday morning, there's a lot of things that are going on, but ultimately what we're trying to do is to renew our heart, to renew our vows, that we're going to go out and try and live in light of God and his love and his grace and his law, and to be reminded of that. So there's other things that are happening on Sunday mornings, but I said, look, the cadence of your life will be very different if this is a pivot point that sort of doesn't budge. And obviously there are times when it has to budge, and I'm not against that. I don't want to push anybody into legalism here. But I do want to say your heart and mine are being formed or malformed by our habits. And the habit of weekly worship is one of the most important. Have a good study.